Rebecca from Fit Body Bootcamp, and obviously I'm not in the studio today. I am in my home kitchen, and I'm with some of our VIP members from the studio with our one and only Coach Justin. He's our food prep king, and we are in my kitchen this weekend to learn a little bit about food prepping and show people how easy it can be and how it's going to help you get to your goals. And I wanted to share some of the process with you. So we're going to go through this. Justin's going to talk about how food prep has helped him reach some of his goals. I might kick in how it's helped me, and we're going to go from there. So just hang tight, guys. All right, take it away, Justin.
Oh. All right.
Oh, seriously, you guys.
I know everybody slips away from me. So I guess let me talk about a little bit about why I started doing food prep. When I started with Fit Body, of course I immediately saw results because I was exercising. I had never done exercise and so and then I started plateauing, and I realized that I wasn't eating correctly. Of course, I was still eating the bad things that made life easy for me. Fast food, boxed things, bagged things, whatever it may be. So I realized that I needed to step it up, and I needed to get a little bit more into food. And so I just started cooking healthy, and yes, it's great, and cooking healthy is awesome, but it's a lot of work. It really is. And so I figured there has to be something easier. So I went online and I found a whole bunch of information about food prepping. And I learned about it and I read up on it, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of this? And so I started food prepping, and that's where my love came into. I bought things in bulk. I found the grill was an amazing tool, which we're going to use. I found the containers, and I'll show you those containers in a little bit on what I use for containers, and just because what I use doesn't mean you have to use them. And I started just messing with things, and because chicken got really boring, even though I guess I brought chicken today, because chicken is a very lean protein, and it's perfect for what we do, but you don't always have to use chicken. I just brought it today because it's easy to cook, and I'm only doing 2 days of meals right now because Joe and I are going camping, so I didn't want to waste anything. And so, but anyway, I think I'm rambling now.
Okay.
So yeah, I've just found this love, and just you don't always have to use chicken. You can use something else lean, like lean ground turkey, lean ground chicken, lean pork, lean beef. Bison is an amazing protein. It's leaner than beef, and it is chock full of great stuff. So veggie wise, I use anything and everything. Broccoli gets a little boring though, and it's a little stinky. So I use broccoli very few and far between, but then I go to asparagus. I use kale. I actually cook kale. And I put a little vinegar on it, and that's perfect. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent.
It's okay. Brussels sprouts are also a good one. I love doing Brussels sprouts.
Yes, and those don't stink as much as broccoli.
No, when you do them right. If you cook them like grandma, they might smell like stinky feet, but I have secrets to cook them. They're really good.
That's good. You should share those.
Yes, I will. I will share them.
So yeah, and then when it comes to starches, quinoa and brown rice. Those are my 2 main staples, and I will switch between the 2, and I will cook them with chicken stock, which is what Rebecca did, just to give it that flavor, because it kind of gets a little old after a while.
And I'll share how I kind of spice my rice up so I'm not just eating plain brown rice. I left it plain today, but I'll show you how we can add things, and I can even do it for you. You can take some of it home, so you can eat some of that as well. Yeah.
So
oatmeal is another great staple. Steel cut oat.
Steel cut oats. What I do on Sunday night is I put my steel cut concoction, whatever it may be. I mean, I do pumpkin puree and pumpkin spices during the fall, and I'll have pumpkin steel cut oats. I'll do strawberries and vanilla for strawberries and cream. I'll do put peaches, I'll put apples and cinnamon, like you have a multitude of things. No, I just didn't make this up. I cheat. I go online and I use other people's ideas and I take them and I may play with them. So just don't think that you have to be this huge like guru on food. Go online. It's an amazing resource. Pinterest is amazing. Google is amazing. Like, you don't have to be, like myself, this amazing cook, because I am not. I steal ideas.
Yeah. and a lot of the stuff we post, that's why we had the VIP, the private page, so that you guys can, we share our ideas and we share, and everybody else shares ideas as well. Like, the spice challenge that we're doing this week. I mean, it's giving you guys a lot of ideas. And so it's changing things up. Just adding certain flavors can make radically different experiences with the same old boring food.
Exactly.
So if you guys brought paper and pen, if you didn't bring anything, right, we can, if you want to take notes on anything, let me know and we'll make that happen for you. Okay. Yeah, I highly recommend taking some notes so you can try some of these ideas at home. Okay.
I am curious to see about your mason jar salads, because I know that there is kind of a layering system.
There's a layering
so
system.
that's
This is, because I prep these a week in advance, because you know how lettuce and vinegar-based dressings, or any dressing, are. They don't mix very well and they'll wilt immediately. So there is a way to layer this so that your lettuce stays crisp the entire week, like for 5 days in the fridge.
nice.
And it's
You can
it's
make a
fresh.
salad in that and it lasts for 5 days.
Yes.
No way.
Yep.
Way.
No way.
And where did you find it?
Where did I find this? I found this on Pinterest.
There we go. Yep.
But you don't know if you're always trusting
No.
what you see.
But you
There's
guys,
so much out there. That's the problem.
that's true. But experiment. I mean, really, what do you have to lose?
Have you seen the Pinterest fails? They're
I
hilarious.
did not.
Had a few of those.
I did not do 5 days worth the first day. I did 2 days worth, and that's what I do. I don't go gung ho all in.
Okay.
When I'm experimenting with something, I try it for a couple days to see how long it lasts in the fridge, how good it tastes. Even I'll make one and I'll let it for 3 days just to see. Because I don't like to freeze things a lot. I mean, I'll freeze meat and I'll talk about that. But I won't prep something and freeze it, because I don't like the taste. And so I like to make sure that it can stay in the fridge from Monday to Friday, fresh and taste the same.
So what day do you do your food prep?
I do my food preps either on Sunday or Monday, because I usually have Monday off. So one of those 2 days.
How long does it usually take you?
It can take me probably an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay, so it's not an all-day thing.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it shouldn't be.
That's another thing.
No, and
Did you get better at it?
And you get better at it, yes. It may have
Absolutely.
taken- that first day may have taken me a little bit longer, and I'm just talking about one and a half to 2 hours of just in your kitchen. I'm not talking about the store. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, what I do is I will figure out what I want to make that week, what I feel like. You know, if you feel like chicken, make chicken. If you feel like turkey meatballs, make turkey meatballs. If you feel like having flank steak, have flank steak. Like, pick something that is lean and perfect for you. Don't just go have chicken because everybody says had chicken.
Yeah, you have to find what works best for you guys. Okay, just because it works best for Justin or me doesn't mean it's going to work best for you. I love salmon. I have yet to meet a Montanan who loves salmon as much as I do. So you have to find what's going to work best for you guys.
Right.
I can eat it every meal.
Right on, Stacey. Good job. Yes.
Don't. I mean, I'm
like that and
very...
tuna. I love it.
All right.
So yeah, I mean the prep time, you will get it down to
Just building the foundation.
Yep. Find what
just-
works
yeah.
best for you and take these food prep ideas that we're gonna show you today and use them for what's gonna work best for you. All right. Just because we prep on Sunday doesn't mean you have to prep on Sunday.
Prep on Wednesday.
Prep on Wednesday if you have a Wednesday night free. Seriously, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There are no hard and fast rules. The only hard and fast rule really is if you are trying to get healthy, trying to lose fat, trying to reach specific health and fitness goals, you have to pay attention to your food. That is the one hard and fast rule. So to pay attention to your food, what does that mean? You've got to be aware of what you're putting in your body and what your serving sizes are and what your macro balance is, meaning fat, carb, and protein. If you're eating all carbs and no protein, you're not going to get very far, right? So you've got to, and if you find yourself running out to a fast food lunch every day because you don't have anything else to eat, you've got to have your food with you. So that's why we want to do this prep thing, because it's really not as bad as you think it is, okay? I mean, a couple of hours and boom. And I do a lot of my prep. I prep for 2 to 3 days. I don't like eating food older than 3 days. That's just me, all right? And so there's certain things that I may, like rice, I'll keep in the fridge for 5 days. But meats and stuff and salads, I prefer to do another prep thing if I have time, like in the midweek for the rest of the week type of thing. Anytime I make one thing, I make at least 2. 2 servings. And then I just put it in a container so I know the next day I automatically have something to eat. Okay, it's just an automatic thing. Like every Sunday morning, I make our protein pancakes, which are like French crepes. I make a triple or quadruple batch while I'm making the stuff for my family. Hey guys, so we ran into a little bit of video technical difficulty while we were filming our food prep workshop today, but I just wanted to kind of sign off and tell you a little bit of how our 2-hour prep workshop went. It was amazing. All of our people learned a lot of information about cooking in bulk and weighing and measuring. We use measuring cups. We talked about a couple of different food scales that were easy to use. How much protein men and women each need in each meal. Women, 25 to 30 grams of protein in each main meal. Men, you're going to go a little bit higher, probably closer to 36 to 40, depending on what your goals are. But that was just one little thing that we touched on. We talked about different cooking techniques for vegetables. We roasted a lot of vegetables for people today. We grilled all the meat. We talked about different ways to grill meat and different ways to bake meat in the oven. A lot of cooking techniques, crock pot techniques as well. And we even went into my personal garden in the backyard and made some canning jar salads that last for over 5 days. It's amazing. So everybody got to go home with a full salad in a canning jar that they could try for later in the week. So that's just a few little things that we touched on. We laughed, we had fun, we shared information and recipes, and hopefully next time we do this, guys, we'll have our video technical things taken care of, and we'll film the whole thing for you guys, because I know there's a lot of people out there that really want to know more. Make sure you guys reach out to me in the comment section below. Call or email me. I'll leave that information in this post as well. If you have any questions about how to prep food, our coach Justin, who is a kind of a prep guru for us, also has a food prep program, service I should say, that he charges for. So if you're not into the prep maintenance and work it takes, he has a service that he does all of it for you. He preps your meals for 3 to 5 days for the week. It is pretty awesome. So reach out to me if you want to know more about that as well. So we'll see you guys next time. Be healthy, be strong, stay focused, and have a great week. Bye guys.